you don't go into it, wholly willingly. There is a trepidation that you feel. I was nervous. It is a scary thing to know what this will do to you. You don't know how you're going to come out on the other side. You're not going to come out the same.
Hi, how are you?
Hey,
Good. How about
Tatiana,
yourself? I like your background.
what are
Thank
people
you.
behind you?
The best people.
Uh,
I loved Till. It was such a heartbreaking experience. It was such an important film. So thank you both for being a part of it. Danielle, you did an incredible job. I mean, both of you did, but you're just luminous on screen. And I was just wondering how you stepped into this role, knowing the weight that Mamie carries in history and the conversation that her work is having with our lives today.
You do. You carry it. You walk into something, into this experience, knowing that there is a certain gravity, with a certain respect and honor. You do the utmost of diligent work, which is what Chinoya and I did together, independently, with Jalyn as well. And you don't go into it, wholly willingly. There is a trepidation that you feel. I was nervous. It is a scary thing to know what this will do to you. You don't know how you're going to come out on the other side. You're not going to come out the same. With the auditions, I had the inkling of what this is. One of my auditions included the scene where Mamie witnesses the body for the first time. And in that experience, I'm auditioning in the closet, and I told my son, hey, I have a 13-year-old son. I'm going to be doing this audition, honey. So don't worry if you hear some sounds. I've been delving into it since before I knew I had it. And that stuff, it takes a lot out of you. It is something that you don't get to walk away from easily, because you don't get to walk away from it at all. Right. I am a Black mother. I am a Black woman. I have a Black son. This is a thing that is perpetual to today. 55 to 22, there is no true dash or stoppage of what is happening to Black people in America. And so with that, I carry that gravity with me, knowing that this is supposed to have a conversation about legacy, about continuum, about ongoing resistance, and where that kind of resistance in this form of media and her brilliance, how that is tacked on from then to now. And so you go with that kind of weight on your shoulders, and you share it with the community that is working to make this kind of work piece with you.
That is amazing. Almost on the flip side of it, Jalyn, of course, that weight is still ever present for Emmett and what he represents. But you as an actor are diving into this role that is just full of light, right? Even when faced with imminent danger, he's full of joy, he's full of love. How do you interpret this role as a character and as a person?
You just have to really stop and think about it as, he's just a 14-year-old kid, in the grand scheme of it, it's what other emotion, could you feel? This is just a everyday kind of thing for him. He's naturally charismatic. He's naturally caring and kind and loving of his mother and those around him. So it was very easy to, show that. And that was him in his entirety, just purely innocent and a pure-hearted person. So being able to do that was something that was not hard at all, on top of researching and on top of being, educated from Danielle, Chinoya, everyone around me on set, whether it be on set or just me researching myself, but also just, digging into myself. A lot of the aspects that Emmett shows or has shown reflect me as well. I can see that. And I just dig into that and, bring it out in its, fullest form so that everyone can know what a great little boy Emmett was.
Well, you both did an amazing job. I cannot wait for everyone to see this film. I hope that there will be, a national conversation about it, that we can help, inspire people to make some changes that should have happened 60 years ago. So yeah. Thank you both so much.
Thank you. You have a good one.
You too.